Arbitrum's dynamic duo unites. Camelot and Single Finance team up to boost yield. Single Finance has landed on Camelot DEX to provide users with a hassle-free leverage yield farming experience. Single Finance team understands and values DeFi. We believe the innovation and progress of DeFi should always continue developing by the most brilliant teams to push forward the concept, hence why we are part of this history in the making. Convex on Curve? Nah, it's Single Finance on Camelot. Batman and Robin are the most iconic superhero duos in the comic book world. Their partnership can be compared to the dynamics of the DeFi world, where different protocols work together to achieve a common goal. You can think of this integration as the Batman and Robin duo. Each stakeholder in the ecosystem will benefit from it. Camelot DEX is a revolutionary and game-changing decentralized exchange that offers innovative solutions to the pain points encountered by prevailing DEXs and listing protocols that exist currently. We see that mass users get confused about the operation settings despite clear documentation and instructions provided by Camelot DEX. Like any good sidekick, Single Finance comes in to combat the struggles. Single Finance aids the yield farming experience more seamlessly, foolproof, and economically beneficial. So where does Robin aka Single Finance add value? Streamlining the whole yield farming procedures to a one-step solution on top of prevailing yield farming, Camelot DEX enables anyone to provide an additional layer of customized incentives called Nitro Pool. With the NFT position staking function and Nitro Pool concept, users have to go through quite some steps to complete the whole position setting, so they will not leave a buck of entitled reward uncollected. On Single Finance, farmers only interact with one smart contract with a simple single click. The smart contract at the back end will do everything for you to route the funding into Camelot seamlessly. The value-added workflow streamlines will not consume extra gas on users. Hence, the economic benefits will be explained more in the next below. Single Finance offers three main features designed to maximize your economic benefits. For starter, the Auto Nitro Pool tracing feature automatically searches for any Nitro Pool of that LP pair after staking the SP NFT. If a Nitro Pool exists, it will be staked to the Nitro Pool without incurring any costs except usual gas, ensuring that you receive what you are entitled to. Secondly, the auto compounding feature auto-harvests your pending rewards, both farming rewards and Nitro Pool extra rewards, regularly in a batch and by converting them to the farming position to achieve the auto compounding effect. This bulk harvest optimizes the return as the gas cost is shared among the entire pool, solving users' dilemma that manual compounding consumes relatively high gas costs each time. With or without auto compound, earnings can differ significantly in the long term. We are now showing you a simulation of a yield farming position with an assumed farming yield APR of 30% with and without compounding effect. Thirdly, auto yield boosting feature regularly and automatically harvests X-Grail returns and collectively allocates them into Camelot's yield booster. Allocation of X-Grail to yield booster would then amplify the yield farming position weighting among the total staked pool by generating boosted yield to the position. This tactic helps boost the staked position's overall return in a continuous and aggregate method, maximizing our users' total return for doing the same thing. This is a 360-day simulation of the yield boosting multiplier, assuming users may harvest and assign the X-Grail into yield booster every 90 days in consideration of gas consumption under the scenario. Lastly, providing a more thorough view of yield farming performance. The lack of information on the prompt makes it difficult to dive deep into the real yield farming performance indexes. To understand yield farming meticulously, one must be a veteran farmer with analytic tools and simulation tests to monitor the position. The least recommended method would be to wait till the position is closed and LP is unbound to understand it. Single Finance provides leveraged yield farming positions broken down into details clarification for users to know the latest components, including trading fee, farming yield, borrowing interests, unrealized gain/loss due to token price change, of their yield farming position in one glance. Our market-first innovative token-based view further enables users to review their position return in the number of tokens rather than USD value with a plain sight of the number of earned tokens, neglecting the market price fluctuation. The interpretation also showcases why leveraged yield farming can be an alternative to single asset staking vaults to accumulate a particular token. In the world of DeFi, protocols serve different functions. These protocols can be compared to the different tools and gadgets Batman and Robin use to fight crime. Batman is like a DeFi protocol that provides a specific function. Just as Batman has remarkable skills and gadgets to fight crime, Camelot DEX has unique features and benefits that make them useful. For example, Batman's utility belt contains different gadgets. Camelot's utility belt has the following features. Number 1, dynamic directional fee. Unlike most of the prevailing DEXs that offer fixed swap fees and trading fee sharing mechanisms that compete with each other by squeezing the swap profit, Camelot opens up a door for the protocols to control their own liquidity of the trading pair. Each Camelot pair can be configured with its own swap fees and made possible for each farming pair to have different values depending on the swap direction. This feature gains significant traction on the chain. This is the sole reason Camelot is the #1 DEX on the Arbitrum native market. Number 2, NFT application on LP token staking. The NFT nature endows the staked LP position with extra information other than just a sharing percentage of a pool. It plays a vital role as an additional layer of features offering unlimited new opportunities and potential extensions, including but not limited to the flexibility of time locking, customized incentives layers, nitro pool, and tailor-made rewards for protocol promotion. Number 3, multiple and carefully crafted utilities of the reward token, Grail/X Grail. Camelot has empowered multiple innovative utilities for its reward token. The reward token can be allocated to different functional pools and protocol dividend sharing, farming yield boosting, and launchpad-related privileges. The deflationary mechanism of the reward token is also worth mentioning, as it involves burning through early bird redemption and X Grail vesting and deallocation burn, further enhancing the token's value proposition. However, just like Batman faces challenges and obstacles in their crime-fighting efforts, the partnership between Batman and Robin also highlights the importance of trust and communication in any successful partnership. Overall, the integration between Camelot and Single Finance can be compared to Batman and Robin analogy to understand the dynamics, where both protocols work together to provide users with a seamless and efficient experience. Batman is smart enough to know he can't win on his own. He needs help, and that's where Robin comes in, similar to how Single Finance helps to build a more robust experience with Camelot.